Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba.
Got a question for you. What if I'm short?
Sorry, if you are short, okay. So,
What
does it change?
Exactly. Let's have a discussion about this, because there is a bit of, talk about it, like with some of our clients or coaching calls, they say, I'm short, I need to have a shorter lady, right? So,
or are they looking for a very tall one?
If they're short?
Yes.
Are they?
Yes, some guys, yes.
Oh, I haven't seen many of those.
Yeah, they and we have some examples even in our, in Ukraine, some famous people. It's a little bit different story, of course.
Okay. So what if you are short? A lot of the videos that we make, the idea behind it is, preparing you for your trip, mentally, maybe physically, emotionally. And I do understand that, some people, if you are short, you have this complex about it, right? You have this insecurity about being short. And, we talk about insecurities a lot. I mean, every guy's got insecurities, and we always say, there are ways that you can fix these insecurities, right? Like if you're going bald, you don't like it, get your hair done, get your teeth done. But with short people, you can't do it, right? So what's classed as short? Well, what's the average height of someone in the United States? We looked this up. It's
5.9.
5.9, so 175.4 centimeters. And until I just read this just before, I actually thought that I was quite short. So I'm about 176. So I'm just kind of like normal. So, but I guess short would be considerably under that.
In Ukraine, for example, we look at the USA, what interesting women, but here, the ladies are relatively short, small ones.
Yeah.
But some of them, of course, can be very tall as well.
Of course.
But I've been dealing with short guys before, and some of them were from Europe. I remember for some reason, from France, was two guys, pretty short, and one of them
Frog's legs.
Not frog's legs, but extremely charismatic.
No, I'm just saying that might be like a diet of frog's legs that makes people shorter. Not that they have legs of frogs.
I was thinking, what do you mean? So very, very charismatic one. And I think that this is the key. If the guy is very, some guys who are short and nothing we can do about that, we have a saying here, a Napoleon syndrome, because Napoleon Bonaparte was shorter guy, and he was wanted to achieve a lot of stuff, and he wanted to I was working for the guy in Ukraine. He was pretty short, I'm 5'3", and probably he was maybe just a little bit higher than me. Oh my God, he was a beast in business. He was so sharp, he was so smart, so interesting to talk to. And he has a very small wife as well. But he was talking always with the businessmen. We've been in different countries for the exhibitions. It was a construction company, and all the guys were taller, but he had such a reputation, he had such a self-esteem that nobody can even think of that. I think that he was compact and easy to travel, but there was nobody would ever think of him he's short or something like that. So I think that person who is has this shortness, he need to understand what is his value and try not to be self-aware of that.
Yeah,
yes.
I think this is the key to it, is that you have to accept who you are. You're short, and
nothing
that's who you
can
are.
change about that.
Nothing you can change about that in this day and age. Well, at this point in time, I suppose, maybe in the future.
You can bite yourself all life, you can complain about that, you can be angry, you can become a very nasty person because of that. You can think that everybody look at you and think of that. And I went through that for some reason. I thought that everybody look at me and think something. And then I realized that why am I putting myself in the middle of why people live their lives. They're not talking about, they have their stuff to do. Why do you think that somebody exactly look at you and just discuss your height or your how short are you? So
well, I think it's an internal issue. It's like you say, most people don't care about other people. They just don't. If people realize how little other people cared about how they looked, think the world would probably be a much better place. But I think the key is that you have to accept that you're short. So that's it. The more you think about it, the more you think it's a disadvantage, the worse it's going to be for you. The less opportunities you're going to have, the less you're going to step outside of your comfort zone to do something that's brave or exciting or something like that. But if you're short, okay, there are other things that you can work on yourself. There's this I don't know what you call it, a theory, I suppose, and it's I don't know if you've heard of it before, but we used to talk about it when we were younger. and it was that the best personality to have with a hot woman is one that used to be very overweight. Because when she was very overweight, and I think back in our social groups, there was always like this one girl, always in different groups, who was like very overweight, but she was so cool to hang out with, you know? She would drink with the boys, and she was always really funny. Her personality was like very bright and bubbly, whereas like the thinner girls, the hotter girls, weren't, because they relied on their looks to get by in life. This is kind of the same thing, right? So, whereas like taller guys, maybe guys that are more handsome than the rest of us or whatever, they can rely on certain things. Whereas like if you have some sort of disadvantage, you have to work on other things, right? Maybe you're funny, you know? Maybe you've done better in business, you've got more money, you've achieved a lot more, you're more ambitious, you know? Just because you're short, it doesn't mean that you can't be, you know, what as we say, a competent man or a confident man, you know?
Like from my experience, like just like as a matchmaker, I will say, or like I don't really like this like, you know, big name of matchmaker, you know, I just like to introduce people and I like to find matches. So maybe it's what the matchmaker is, but I would, of course, like if the guy who is shorter like call us and talk to us and want to become a client, of course my first priority would be to put him with the girls who are about his height.
Yeah.
So one of the guys with whom I've been working before her target, he like said, like, I only want like very tall lady. I want her to be like 180, and I was looking at him and it's a little bit strange. I think that he has some sexual spank bang dreams, maybe. Now, as I know, guys, thank you very much, as I know what it is. But anyway, like it was not really that I can help. I mean, maybe it will happen, maybe no. But as a priority, as the first thing, I will try to set up dates with the girls who are approximately, or because I work so close with agencies, I can ask. Like I said, you know, the guy is like this. Would this lady like be against that or no? That I will aware agency about that, and I will aware lady about that. Yes, I will. But if you are a really cool guy, if you really has a lot of things to share, if you have like a good personality, if you're joking, if you have values, if you're a gentleman, trust me, nothing matters. Like I really think of this French guy with whom I've been working. It was so many years ago. I remember. Pascal. It was like, for me, it was like real French name, but he was just incredible. Like the girls next to him, taller, shorter, was just giggling all the time. Like he had such a good personality, and we always like I give a big deal. I put a lot of attention and like sense of humor when I understand that maybe not everybody has it, right? Not everybody have it. Not everybody can do it, but you still can, you know, try, or you can read something and you can just, you know, train yourself a little bit. But I don't want you to worry about that. I don't want you to be concerned about that. There is nothing you can do. But even this video is about like if you are short, but I want to just a little bit talk about like if you are obese, like if you're too big, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say that, you know, this is fixable. And if
what do you mean? You mean overweight?
Overweight, yes.
I thought you meant too tall.
No.
So how do you fix if someone's too tall? They have to like walk on their knees?
No, no, but if you're tall, great.
Yes.
Good for you. But I mean, if you're like, if there's something that you can fix, you should fix it. And we do have some calls with the guys who, you know, would like to join. And I always say that I want to be honest. If it would be some other company and I've seen it, I've been there, they would say, yeah, no problems. These letter writing websites, they encourage that as well. They say, yeah, you know, I love you the way you're. How she can love you if she never like even like seen you or anything like that, and like somebody who wrote that. But you can fix that, and if you can do it, this is great.
Yeah.
This is what you should do. But if you know, if there's some disadvantages that you have that you can't fix, I really believe that you have to fall in love with yourself first of all, and not try to like, nothing will change, and do not bite yourself, do not like blame yourself or your parents. Just be yourself, and just do not think that people really care about that, right?
Yeah.
And that they really like judge you on that. People don't.
Yeah, being short is not a sign of poor health. Like you can be short and you can be quite well built. You can still go to the gym. You know, you can dress well. You can still be attractive, as we've talked about in other videos. If you are overweight, that can be seen as a sign of poor health. And for a woman, that can be a sign of, you know, is it a good option? But the issue really is not with you being short. At all. The issue is your own insecurities and how you're dealing with the fact that you may be short. And that may come from growing up, and maybe people made fun of you or bullied you or something like that. But now is the time to step out of that and to like improve on some other aspects of your life that you think will offset that value, or whatever you need to do to be more comfortable and confident in yourself. And whether you date taller, shorter, same height. It's entirely up to you. And there are a lot of short women here. I mean, very short.
Very short. Like I was just thinking because I recently was working with not a tall guy, and I find him a wife, and yes, she is even shorter than him, and we do really in Ukraine we do have a lot of like shorter ladies, and we have a saying here. I don't know how appropriate it is, but they say
it probably won't be, but I think you'll say it anyway.
They say that the little dog is always a puppy. So
I'll probably have to edit that one out, I think.
Do you know what I mean, or no?
No.
No, that she like you. If she's small, like she stay younger for a longer time.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that's the video for today. Just wanted to address it. Just because you're short doesn't mean that you can't date over in Ukraine. There are plenty of short women here. And look, there's the value offset, right? Which is that if you have security, aka good lifestyle that you can provide for her, she's going to overlook certain other things. This is what the value offset is, So, and the same thing comes with like an age gap or anything like that. So just be thankful that you are
who you are, yeah. And one thing I want to add, and it's not that I mean, I do enjoy our consulting calls, like our strategy calls, as Striker call them. I really love them because I see such a like highlights in guys. Like I see that when we say something, they're making notes and they like, really? Oh, I didn't know. And like we did a talk with one guy who was very like, oh, I'm bald, and I'm like, and he looked like so. Hot. It's bad to say about guy or no, but he looks very good. I mean, like I know that ladies in Ukraine, like they really like some ladies, they're really like crazy about like bald guys. And like even I talked to Maria, our wing woman, and she's like, I only like bald guys. Like she really do. Like I mean, does. So I mean, if you're concerned about something, you better like give me a call, and I will tell you just that you're, and I will be honest, because if I see that it's need to be fixed, I will really do, and I can, in Ukraine I can help you to fix anything. Like if you need hair transplant, if you like cosmetologist, if you have some problems with your skin, teeth, anything. But sometimes you have these concerns about how you look like, but others really see you as a cool guy, as a cool person, and you should.
A joy to be around.
Yeah, it's a joy to be around. Like with this guy, like I was so, like it was so like I enjoying the call so much because he was so cool. But I see that he has like somebody maybe told him, and he like I'm bald. Like first thing I want to do in Ukraine, like and I can't even imagine him with the hair. So I think that he's just really cool. Like he has a very stylish like a mustache and a little bit of a beard, and it looks stylish. So maybe it is just in your head that you worry about. So give us a call and we will let you know what to do. We hope you enjoyed this video. Put your likes, put your comments, subscribe to our Telegram group that will be in the description below. And also, like I created a little Russian course. If you would like to do it, just join, because a lot of guys are planning their trips to Ukraine at the moment, and they would like to learn some Russian. And of course, visit our website www.heartrocket.com.
We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.